For many Chicago families, the scramble to get their kids in the best schools can be mind-blowing. I'm here to tell you. They're public, private, parochial, and charter options.
One of the city's highest performing elementary schools is a newer charter school that has grown from roots planted more than a century ago. And WGN's Gaynor Hall is here to tell us more.
Tom and Micah, Christopher House was first established as a settlement house to welcome immigrants into Chicago, helping people in need. And today that mission continues with a wraparound approach to education.
5 little bears playing on, what's this word? Good job. Sure. I came in with the same concerns as every parent. Are they going to be nice to my children? Is this facility going to be safe? Is it going to be clean? Who are they hiring?
31-year-old Siobhan Hale grew up in the Austin neighborhood. She learned she was pregnant with her daughter shortly after her son's first birthday.
And I'm like, I have to end the cycle here. I don't want to be a statistic.
The single mom needed help finding an apartment, childcare, and the right school to put her kids on the road to success.
Christopher House popped up, and then I called them, and they was like, oh, well, we have a pregnant women's program, and we can get your child into daycare services. And then I was like, this is better.
Christopher House uses a wraparound model, which embraces not just the children, but entire families. Adeline is now in preschool, Alex in kindergarten.
It just fit. It just really fit. And so I tried to work my schedule around Christopher House's schedule because I wouldn't want my children to miss this opportunity.
Christopher House works with low-income kids and their families to close what they call the opportunity gap. Many of their students have disabilities, and more than half are English language learners.
How many friends do we have up here? Let's count them.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yet just 4 years after opening the doors of their elementary school in the Belmont-Cragen neighborhood,
5. And what's the other partner?
0.
0.
the school received a level 1+ rating, the highest rating possible for Chicago Public Schools.
I believe very strongly in Chicago Public Schools. I send my own child there, and I believe that the work we're doing here is extraordinary. There's so many innovative, dedicated people in the city who are doing great work for kids and families every day, and I don't think that gets highlighted enough.
Though new to this Northwest Side neighborhood, this charter school has a rich Chicago past.
Christopher House started off as a settlement house for immigrants coming into the country over 100 years ago. We were then one of the first Head Start providers in the city, and early Head Start providers in the 1960s.
They've built the school one grade at a time, now offering infant care, preschool, and classes from kindergarten through 5th grade.
The staff are committed, our parents are committed, and with that kind of partnership, our families now believe that the sky is not the limit, it's only the view.
Karen Ross Williams grew up in Uptown, one of the communities served by Christopher House. For 23 years, she's helped shape their personalized learning programs.
The impact of not having a high early childhood education is that by the time kids make it to elementary school, they're already behind. By the time children are in 3rd grade, you can predict if they're going to college or not.
They say we did 3.
Most public schools don't hire family advocates or provide parenting classes.
That's probably the most successful thing that you can have in your life, is to be a great parent.
And that's where Gloria Kuchenberg comes in. She came to the United States 17 years ago from Colombia. She became a community organizer in Belmont-Cragen and went to work on school overcrowding and immigrants' rights.
I think I learned with organizing how important it is to empower people, but also how you find the power through education.
Besides a great education, Christopher House offers a wide range of social and emotional support for parents, many who work long hours at low-wage jobs. The school also helps with food, housing, legal services, and professional development.
Good afternoon, scholars.
For now, Christopher House plans to build to the 8th grade, with the goal that by then, every child will be prepared for Chicago's best high schools.
It's just incredible to see the impact that you can have on families, on kids, on teachers every single day.
No little bears.
Principal Novi already considers Siobhan and her children among their many success stories.
Best of friends. Good job.
And Christopher House serves more than 900 children and their families with the elementary school, plus their early childhood and after-school programs, and their charter was recently renewed for another 5 years. Tom and Micah, we've got much more on our website, but they're really offering a full menu of support services to help these families thrive.
It's like a great program. Thanks, Gaynor.